Hold on.
Thank you very much for coming. Oh, wait, I'm working.
You're gonna have to screw on it, Paul.
He's okay. Here,
All right, everyone, thanks so much for coming.
Hold on.
Hold on. That's hold on. We're good?
Test. Did that just work? Kind of.
Hold on, I said Jesus.
I can't hold on.
Okay, now we're ready.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out. My name is Ryan. I'll be hosting the third-party panel product review. My guest hosts tonight are TJ and Ian. We got a lot of new stuff we're excited to show you, so let's get right to it. So first is a new company called Cold Constructs. These guys are going to be doing detailed Cybertron Galaxy 4 style figures. So the first one, CC01 Satchel, which rolls off the tongue.
Satchel.
Is a 6-inch articulated version of Scattershot. 40 points of articulation. Looking pretty sharp. So it's 6 inches from head to feet, another about 4.5, 4.25 to the head to feet of the business. So it's injection molded colored plastic. Easy to look like computer renders. Fully transformable. Again, 6 inches with an extra 4.25 up. Comes with a power key that flips out the little missile rack.
Everyone's favorite accessory.
It is the greatest. You only need one, but thousands of them. Fully posable, over 40 points of articulation. They're shooting for a first quarter release of 2019. And they are available for pre-order right on their website at coldconstructs.store. I like the idea. I like the idea of more Cybertron, Galaxy, more stuff, Armada trilogy, something different. I'm looking forward to seeing how different it is from the old scale class.
Definitely. I completely skipped everything past G1 right up until Classics, so I have no idea what this is. It's not elite, it's ignorance.
So if CC01 or Satchel, if it sells well, if there's a lot of interest, they're looking into doing other things. So they've got a couple other figures planned in the cat case.
Yes, please.
So I look forward to seeing more what they can do. And check them out on Facebook as well. Phantom, these guys have killed it. Double evil. That thing is a behemoth.
Yeah, it's huge.
Just a gorgeous, like massive display piece.
On top of being stupid articulate.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Even the breastmasters look tons of articulation to them as well. They both look. I love the huge shield. I like the G1 aesthetic.
Well, it's got the standard Fans Hobby kind of puffy, almost Dreamwave look to it.
And it still has its camping Micromaster base mode. A lot of little details, flip out cannons, places for them to relax, man turrets, whatever.
The colored one, or the colored tank is out in the case, right?
That's right, yeah. So that means it's almost finished, thankfully, because I would love to have that big collection. Just,
I just got the Power Baser recently, and that thing is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I look forward to seeing what they're going to do with their next armor when they come around to it. So they're also developing the effects system. It's like a display system. You can see here it works well with other 6-inch lines. The docking system, see we have that in the case.
And it's modular.
It's modular. It's almost like Lego.
Or the
Lego
those,
T-top.
those power base things.
Yeah. And that stuff is sweet. When you expect so little, you get so many.
And TJ, you were saying that they have a printing system?
Oh yeah. You can actually contact them and do your own custom stylings and stuff like that. I don't know if any of you guys follow Macross, but Project 3.0, he actually has one of these and he did a huge diorama. It's awesome.
Yeah,
if
it
you want to
fantastic.
see how it looks in print, by all means.
So they also have different armor sets for Macross figures. Add-on kits, just bringing it back old school, just making it better.
That's unfortunately for the SDF Macross, which is my least favorite Macross.
So yeah, set A and a set B, different accessories.
Yeah, and if you guys can't see it, just so you're familiar with it, these are for the high metal bar figures by Bandai, so they're 1/60th scale.
And a couple more treats coming up soon. The world of 3A. 3A is a third-party company, but they also do official product for Hasbro. They're actually here in the dealer room, and they have that Megatron that I will try and steal later today. Transformers Bumblebee. I'm actually excited for this movie.
Isn't it nice to be excited for a Transformers?
Yes.
Holy shit.
And they're going to be doing a Bumblebee to go along in the deluxe scale with what, over 50 plus points of articulation, die-cast metal parts, LED illuminated, just details. It's a nice, fully posable.
Yeah, and these guys do weathering and paint detail like no one else in the business. Like when they want it to look like metal or like battle damage or anything, it looks just on point.
Yeah. So as you can see, lots of detail there in the face. And that figure's coming soon, so I look forward to seeing more of it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask the 3A rep. They're in the dealer room, and they're here tomorrow.
Super nice dude.
Yeah, great. Giga. Yeah. Giga Power have been casually releasing their Dinobots
At a breakneck pace.
Next up is, I always screw up the names, Gardentor?
Sounds good.
I can never pronounce it. But it looks fantastic. It comes in a red and a blue G1 color scheme. It comes with the things that they're known for. They have a toy head, a cartoon head, flaming weapon accessories.
Yeah, the only miss on this for me is the non-visored head. Like I want a visored head. Like I would really like a visored head for the red one.
Red visor to go with the red body.
Yeah.
Would have been really sharp. But what sets this apart, yeah, it has a stand, but it also has lights. You can illuminate the figure. And even if you're not going to use that figure, it'd be great to be honest.
Yeah.
All posable. I like the look. I mean, it's a silly looking all to begin with, but I think it looks good. And as you can see, the details, the flame details, the rockets firing, some nice touches. And those will line up just like the other ones.
Yep.
I like that scowl.
Such an angry boy.
And this one is the metallic version, and these are the metallics on display, but it'll have the matte version as well.
Yep.
I like the chrome. I'm not sure which ones I like more. If I like just the painted mattes or the chrome, but I think I dig the chrome. It's a very old school 80s throwback.
Yep, same, but they do it well.
Yeah. And that comes with a flight stand for the figure, as you can see here. And they'll also have a bonus piece. A lot of people were wondering what this little piece down in the corner is. That's a remote for the lights. So you'll be able to turn it off and on.
No more walking to turn on lights.
Yeah. Here I am flipping switches like a sucker.
Yeah. Maybe use them with legs.
So more from those two. Magic Square. I'm a huge Legends fanatic. I love the tiny, detailed, articulated figures, and these guys have a really good thing going. So they had their Inferno and Grapple, or whatever the name were for that, released recently. They're going to be doing an Arcfire version. No word on if it comes with any sort of Target Master looking weapon. I doubt they're going to come up with a Target Master that small, but who knows? They seem to be doing some really impressive stuff.
I believe the Agabus, don't they have these on display as well? Not necessarily this one.
Yeah, they have a bunch on display, yeah.
You guys want to check them out?
It's a fun little figure. B17 stereo mixer, so it's a new little new micro version of Blaster. The cassette pops out and it transforms. It's a tiny little ram horn and it's amazing. But it's so much detail for such a small figure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do a very good job at replicating almost Masterpiece quality transformations at a small size.
I like their Ultra Magnus better than the Masterpiece. It slims up better. Yeah, there's no huge butt flap.
Some of us like butt flaps.
And again, very articulated. And there's a little detail on ram horn.
This little rhino.
I will lose that in 2 seconds.
I swallowed it.
Now, does it work with the actual eject button? I noticed it kind of.
They look like they move, but I'm not sure if the mechanism works.
Oh yeah, look, it does look like it has a little switch, right? Yeah.
Which it probably does. I mean, these guys are pretty detail oriented, so hopefully. It looks good, it fits in there. That's all I would want in that, as long as the cassette can fit into it. That looks pretty good as a boom box. The guy, I'm pumped for this one. I love trailbreaker figures. So a good Legends trailbreaker is right up my alley.
Trail cutter.
Oh, sorry, trail cutter, trailblazer, trail whatever. The guy. Lots of articulation. You can see it's got a pretty decent looking ab crunch, hip crunch. And I like that you can give him the option of the blaster hand or into regular hands. But it looks good. One of my favorite trucks is Toyota Hilux. So having one of these as a toy, always a pleasure. I like that they did the animated blue on the windows.
Oh yeah.
It's not, I don't need clear plastic on something this small. It's just one more thing to break easy. So I'm fine with that. So I wonder what their hoist is going to look like. Will it have the wings come up? Will they have to remold the back? It'd be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah.
Iron Factory, again, more Legends, more awesome stuff. They were kind enough to send us Rush Beats. What an awesome figure. This is actually a retool of their Sideswipe and Sunstreaker mold. The legs and the arms, the chest is new, but they've borrowed a lot of their design from the other. And I like that the speakers flip out from the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, those are good toys.
Yeah. Lots of articulation, sturdy, posable, always has, usually a wrist swivel or an ankle tilt, something to give it more dynamic poses. And it's a slick looking beautiful one too. Their Bruticus, or War Giant repaint to Catastrophe. This figure is coming out probably in about 2 months, and it should be sold as a 5-pack gift set.
I remember when I first got that to mess around with it, I was surprised at how large the combined one was together.
Yeah.
It blew my mind. I was like, okay, it's a couple of Legends toys that combine. It's like, that's a legit size Transformer.
And how solid it is.
Yeah. What I like is how different the sizes are between the figures, yet they still equal the same limb size.
Oh yeah.
They got something really unique going on there. I like that. And I like that the weapons all combine into one gun. Sometimes I like it when it's just one solid looking cannon, but these look really sharp. And I like that they can hold their shotgun as well.
Oh yeah.
But I love the Ruination colors. It just jumps off of them. Especially their onslaught. That gold and the green together really look sharp. I like them with the rail guns. But look at that. It's incredible looking. It's looking awesome. And then a teaser for next year, 4 mystery figures. It looks like Hound, Wheeljack, Cliff Jumper, and Mirage. I'm most excited for Hound.
I mean, Cliff Jumper.
Maybe.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. You might like Cliff Jumper, I suppose.
Yeah.
How about you, TJ? What do you think you're looking for?
To be honest with you, that Mirage looks
Yeah.
really good. Because it looks thick, it's a different take on it.
Yeah, it's not a spindly paint Mirage.
Yep.
Planet X. I still love the Fall of Cybertron line. I love the designs. I really like what they're doing with their Death Star. It's Minions. I like the space chicken, dragon bird thing that they got going. Planet X. So they're going to be doing Ironhide and Ratchet next. Mars and Big Homus. I think Ratchet is called Big Homus.
They're out there right now, right?
Yeah, they're in the display cases. You can see the different weapons they come with, the big axes, the guns that look like the guns from the game.
Now, what booth are they at? Or Agabus?
Yeah, right in the back there, there's the third-party display, and you'll see them in the cases there. They look sharp, and yes, they're early prototypes, and everything's subject to change, but they look really nice. And it looks like there's spots too where it's going to have that kind of a lot of molded detail with the plastic panel over top to make it look.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, a lot like the video game, and I like that aesthetic. I like that the alt modes don't change very much in detail compared to the robot modes, with they kind of have a little bit more individuality.
Yeah, they're both pretty unique.
Oh yeah.
I love this thing.
That looks good.
It's Minions, Dragon Bird.
Yeah.
So what we get to see new here is he comes with clear wing inserts to go in between the wings. So he's got his IDW almost look with those wings, but these clear pieces clip in place. It can also turn into like a shield or like an arm blade.
Like arm size.
Yeah. It looks a lot like the movie Megatron claw cannon thing from the second movie. But I like it.
It's unique. It's different.
It's something different. And
Absolutely.
I'm always going to welcome that. It's nice because he's missing his shield, but he's not really missing his shield. And they're just combined with the roller mode. And I still like that the chest piece pops out and turns into a little flyer. Look forward to seeing more of that. And they do have a Star Saber coming out as well to go against it.
That I ain't seen yet.
So, J&J, these guys have such an amazing look to their Beast Wars lineup. So they have the first one coming out, their Metal Beast 01. If you guys haven't seen this, it's over in the Chosen Project. And the detail on it, the molded plastic, the almost like the muscle in the chest.
Yeah, it looks like it's being stretched apart, and actually it looks fantastic. I was saying to you the legs, the fact that they're asymmetrical legs.
Yeah. And I were saying that the one is the organic and one is the mechanical. That's so cool. It's a detail I missed.
And it's nice that it can do something like that for a figure that large to have that kind of posability.
Now I will say, guys, if you haven't checked this one out, go see it in person. A lot of times with articulated figures, there are things missing about the mold and the detail and things like that. When you look at this, it looks like one of those imaginary art statues. It's very good, very big. I'm really excited.
It's way bigger than I thought.
Yes.
But that's nice. It should be a huge figure.
It also lets you then put in all the detail that we're talking about.
I like that the dragon head can come off. I know some people wouldn't care for that, but I like the option of having it. But he looks very squat in this position. But come on, look at that. That looks incredible.
Oh yeah.
I like the detail with the molded clear plastic. I like the big dragon feet. I like that they have the spark chamber in the middle. There's no, they don't try to hide it. It just, they kind of made it own, they owned it.
Yeah. As someone who doesn't know or watch a lot of Beast Wars stuff, I still think this looks fantastic.
Same here. You know, I love Transmetal 2 Megatron, and this is just fantastic. But I just like the look of it, the way the tail sits on the ground, the way it arches. I think there's so much detail and so much potential. I can't wait to see what they're going to do next. Rising Force. These guys announced they were going to be doing a Menastor style combiner last year.
Yeah, it's been a year or so.
Yeah, so they're still tooling around. They still plan on going ahead with their Menastor style figure. So they've got one proto coming up for Creed. Again, it's good looking. It's definitely breakdown. It looks like not so much a masterpiece in the cartoon sense, but in the toy sense.
Absolutely.
Breakdown?
Did I say breakdown? Oh, I'm sorry. Drag strip.
You casual.
What? This is my swan song. I'm out of here. I have failed you all. Mastermind.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Sorry, fanboy.
What? Ian, you want to tell us a little about these?
I mean, this is a cat. And he's a heavy cat. A lynx is a cat.
Not wrong.
And that's a brick.
Yeah.
And it weighs as much as a brick. But yeah, if these have already shipped out, like the lynx part, if you have a chance to handle it, I encourage you to just pick it up. It is absolutely crazy how heavy this thing is.
You want to tell people how you made it through the airport with this thing in your bed?
Yes. So the security guard was less than happy with me hucking this thing through my hand carry.
Well, it's a 4-pound chunk of metal.
Yeah.
What are you doing with all this bits and pieces and bottles when it goes through the X-ray machine?
The worst was the next one, which is the bird. Carrying that through hand carry, but it looks bad on an X-ray. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
I love the gold plating. I like that it has the opening canopy in the back like the old toy. The old G1 toy bugged me because nothing came in. It just opened. I felt like it could come out, but it didn't. But I like that this thing still opens. And they look amazing together. I particularly like that shot. But they look amazing combined.
Yeah.
And what's the combined name?
It's like literally it's the two names. It's like Inventa Magna.
Right.
Like, don't want to complicate stuff. And that's its butt.
Dat aft.
Yeah. All right.
Shovel jump. And then just the sweetest elbow in the world. Diecast, again, another amazing homage to Gessaris. And I like that there's two versions with the Continuum.
Yeah, there's going to be this one, which is the IDW version, and then there's one with different wings, different head, different chest piece, which is the G1 version, which is the Continuum version.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So everyone can choose their favorite flavor.
I like this, and again, I like that dragon. That's very IDW. I think that looks really sharp. I want to see more of the other version too. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing both side by side in comparison.
Yeah, UNEM has put up some good shots.
That's a great face sculpt. A lot of detail, like Alex did it himself. Perfection series. I cannot get enough of that Brutus. The Assaultus?
Yeah, this is going to be cool.
Yeah. It's coming along. Gonna be going back to cassettes. Remix series.
It will not have the not final stamp on it.
That's actually his name. His name's not final. It's a red hornicorn. Looking sharp. I mean, look at the detail that comes out of a cassette style. Like, there's a lot of engineering that goes into that, so sign me up. So we got some updated renders, updated progress on the combiner itself. I know at the last show, the vortex or the impedance sample that we had, you can see the hands on the inside. Now they've come up with a plate that kind of covers that up.
Yeah, there's a plate that covers most of the hand and the leg. So
I like that. I like that it's all in one piece. I love the candy arm cannons. I love the old Baticons. So this will be really interesting to see when it's done.
No animation? Yeah.
That's coming. We have an updated animation as well. But it looks beefy.
This is also on display on the Mastermind table.
And it's humongous. Like, just this piece and one arm fit in one shelf of the decal.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Frodo? Frodo? That makes sense. I like it. I like that he's got the arm cannon. That's one thing that I like with Swindles. I like that he has big cannons, but I like it when it mounts to the arm, to the shoulder. It's neat to see how the feet become the feet of the combiner when it's all mashed together. I really like the look. Blast Off is one of those figures that I've never really been satisfied with, but this really looks like they hit the mark. I like the comb around the arms. I like the thruster feet. Sharp. Probus is the one that's still the most in development right now. Nothing quite updated with it. The feet will look a lot. It will match Frodo in size and in shape, because that foot's rather stumpy compared to the other one. A little updated render and
that's pretty slick. And yeah.
It's like a cartoon.
I love that. We're coming from those guys soon. Azalea Stealth. If you guys were lucky enough, apparently we got some of these for sale today, and I think they're already sold out.
Yeah.
If not, it's probably closed.
Yeah.
This was a surprise exclusive.
We had 5 left when I left about 40 minutes ago.
Perfect.
We're hearing 5 left from the crowd.
So this is Stealth, Azalea Stealth. I like the creepy pumpkin-faced grin on this figure.
It's thematic for Halloween.
And the amount of face options that it comes with is crazy.
Yes.
It has a jack-o'-lantern face and then 3 normal faces plus this face. It's incredible.
Yeah, if you have a chance.
No, really good.
It's at the Toy Dojo, pages 3 and 2, right at the end. And so you have a table, they have this on display, as well as the regulars and their Springer, and I think a few other figures as well.
Yep.
It's a sharp looking figure. I look forward to seeing the regular version out soon.
There we go.
You think they like fans toys? Maybe. So we were treated in Toronto to new images of their Warpath. What do you guys think of this?
I like it. It's they do a really good job of taking a tank and making it look much. So usually the Warpath toys end up not looking very good in robot mode. You just got a bunch of tank stuffing off it. This does a pretty good job of hiding most of that away.
Yeah, like I mean, it still has the tank trucks on the back of the arms like the cartoon did, but it's still more stylized, more detailed.
Oh yeah.
War Dog who?
We don't talk about that.
And again, the tank is just nice and stubby. It looks like it really, it's cool. It's got a lot of detail. I like that. And then there's just the render with some color.
Didn't know it would be red.
Who'd have thought? Maverick.
Yeah.
So, as far as I can tell, all of the figures that combine to form Superion are based after Top Gun.
Yes.
Because they got Maverick, the last one, the first image we ever saw was Iceman, and we have another one coming up. So it looks amazing. Silverbolt he's a hard figure to pull off, especially when you have all the combiner bits in it. I like that the gun's not gigantic. Yeah, in your dreams.
I know when we were all looking at this up in the room, we were very impressed with how good it looks in both this mode and in all.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a pretty fantastic Concorde.
Yeah. All right. A bigger shot of that. And it doesn't look like there's going to be a ton of kibble hanging underneath either, which is tough to do in the aerial bots because that's all they were. Goose. That's what it means.
Hey!
Different faces, different weapons. And he scales really well with Maverick. Now, if you recall, the other pictures, but from the Stunticons that were revealed a while back, the Fans Toy Stunticons, they're about the size of the larger Masterpiece figures. Like they were on scale with, say, like Starscream and Shockwave and Soundwave. They were big. So I imagine these are probably around the same size.
Yeah.
But again, a good plane mode.
Yeah. You don't get a lot of shots from the underside, but it doesn't look like it's leaving a lot of room for that stuff.
What's over there?
You're pointing at TJ. Jabber. So I guess this kind of finally wraps up that core movie cast that they've been trying to accomplish.
I dig that they stuck with the diaper.
Yeah. I like the chest, but that looks awesome together.
Oh yeah.
No word on yet if he comes with a Target Master, but I would bet he comes with a Target Master. He's so sassy looking. It's like he's trying to do RC.
He might be prettier than ours.
Hunk. He's a tough looking cat truck.
Cat truck.
Cat truck. But again, like all Fans Toy stuff, it looks like he's got a lot of articulation, different faces, different accessories. You can see his handgun. The truck mode looks great. Spare tire on top. And a spare tire where the rest of us have one. But it looks great. It looks like it scales well. It fits inside of an MP10 trailer.
That's important. that drill.
You gotta have the drill. The drill is key. There he is with Doom Rider.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I have against it is it's built a little more like TJ than me or you.
Yeah.
Looks a little too tall and athletic, and
it looks like it can hit my ass.
Yeah, he's not quite squat. But one thing I do like about him is with the helmet, they managed to give it that flat look, like the G1.
Yeah.
But it still rotates and everything like that. If you guys saw it in the pictures. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Yep.
Again, very expressive faces and details. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that in color. And take that, Rocks. I don't teach you to be a boulder in my way.
Yes. And then this hippie.
Dude, a Snapchat filter.
Completely unrelated. 19 Arcos just showed up on eBay.
What a great silhouette it leaves here. Like it's very picturesque, and I like that. I like the look. I like that the feet aren't too separated, but it still has the ankle tilts. I like the arms. The forearms look cool to me. But the Doom buggy looks awesome.
This is probably the best looking Doom buggy all mode that we've seen.
And that's cool too. I like how clean it looks in the back.
Where'd all that crap go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm convinced these guys are wizards of some sort because they can make so much disappear into the robot.
Lover of animals.
Yeah. I don't think those pieces come with it.
If you come with a gold hand, you can swallow it.
Deal breaker, can't buy it now.
Big fella. Skills along with the other masterpiece cars.
More rocks. I hate them.
Looks cool with his other size meat. I think Warpath's much bigger than these guys, but still. And then Road King. So this I am super pumped for.
Look at those cab feet. Head box.
I've always loved the look of Motormaster, and they really got it down pat with Road King. That looks magnificent. So it looks like it has all the typical articulation that Fansfoot is known for.
I love the silver trim around the abdomen and waist, just to pop like a cartoon.
Oh yeah.
I like when you look at this thing, you can hear the voice from the cartoon. Like you can hear Roger Carmel. You can hear that. I think that's who voiced him. I can hear that voice. I can hear the old episodes.
Yep. Now you were saying all the trailer pieces are actually within.
That's right. So there's no parts forming to this guy. Everything in this trailer, the size of MP10.